Welcome to Manny's TV Talk, where we will talk about all of our favorite reality TV shows and news surrounding them. Grab a snack, a drink, and get comfortable because this starts Hello, now. Everybody, and welcome. We're going to talk about this new part of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City Season 4 reunion. It is part 2. Let's get right into this.
My house before this show. I didn't need this to get, like, you got your house after the show.
Who and did? After my business.
You both did.
And after my
I did.
What did she say about the house that bothered you?
Before we start, I'm just going to let y'all know, this is biased AF. Okay? So I just want to get that out the way. Let's get started, you guys. So we pick up with Angie going off on Monica, telling her that she was wasting her money on bags instead of spending it on her kids. That's where Monica says, "Don't bring my kids into it." And Angie says, you brought my kids into it first. And Angie says, "Nobody wants you here." And Monica says that she is quite aware of that. And Meredith interrupts and says if they could please make it warmer in there because according to her, she's dying. Okay, so then it is time to switch gears a little bit. And the news segment is based on Monica disrespecting her mom the entire season. So we see those scenes, which to a certain extent, Linda is actually kind of hilarious. I'd take her over Monica. So Monica says that she still doesn't know if her mother was the cause of her not being able to meet her family members in Bermuda because she hasn't talked to her mom since filming ended. According to Monica, Linda wanted to go to the trip to Bermuda. When production said no, she got really mad. So that's why Monica thought that she was responsible for her family members not wanting to see her. They ask her about her dad. She says that she hasn't heard or seen him ever since he left when she was a child. Also, according to Monica, her mom left her in Pennsylvania and tried to get on television. They also bring up her mom's constant tweeting that she's done ever since the season premiered. And Monica says that she's shocked. She didn't think her mom would go this far. Andy then brings Lisa into it. He asks if, after watching the show, did she rethink the way that she was coming at Monica regarding her mom? Lisa says, well, first of all, when she met her mom on Easter Sunday, she was great. She was a very nice lady, but it's really none of her business because she doesn't live in their house, so she doesn't know. I don't know. I feel like that. Well, Andy Cohen, he did insinuate that maybe Linda wanted to be on Housewives because, and again, he doesn't know that, but Monica did cling on to that statement, and Monica claims that when Monica auditioned for the show, Linda prayed with her and said, "Lord, if it's not Monica, let it be me." Girl, bad, then why you bring her on the show, I thought. I do think that if they were going to dedicate an entire segment about Linda LD, she should have been there. The other ladies, unfortunately, they've drinking the Kool-Aid, so they're all like, "Oh, poor Monica." They do ask Heather about her mom because she actually isn't speaking to her mom because of the religion and all of that stuff. And Heather says that she still doesn't talk to her. It's only occasional birthday texts and stuff like that. They ask Whitney about her mom because they also had a tumultuous journey. Whitney says that it's been like that for 16 years, but it is better now. She still got very emotional. Her mom did go to Whitney's daughter's party, and that meant a lot for her. As far as her dad, she says that the door is closed as far as ever having a relationship with him. Then this was what I wanted to hear about. What the hell happened at the Easter party that had to do with stairs? So this is what happened. Monica says that she was mad and she went down the stairs to go down to the basement. And you guys, we saw the actual footage. So Monica was so angry that she didn't even notice. I guess she wasn't paying attention where her step was. So she turns, goes down the stairs, and that's where she trips and falls. She didn't roll down or anything, but she did fall, and then she did throw a shoe very aggressively, and there were children there. I mean, she didn't hit them, but they were still there. But for Monica to threaten to sue Angie is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. How are you gonna sue someone over what they have in their house? What the hell? Angie says that family of hers left that party because they didn't feel safe with Monica's tantrum. Also, Monica went to get a head scan after the fall, but production is the one that paid for it. And here's the craziest part. So Monica says that she was so mad, she fell down the stairs. When she talked to Meredith afterwards, according to Monica, Meredith told her, "If you want the house, you can take the house from her." I do believe Meredith said that, to be honest. Meredith said that, well, she didn't say that, but it could have been a liability. Then Angie says, well, you do make a living suing people. And Monica says that she's never sued anyone in her entire life, but they do point out that she sued Heather, but she says that it was a countersuit. A question came in asking Lisa if she regrets saying to Monica, quote, nobody wants to be your mom. Lisa says Monica was so nasty to her all season, talking about her face, her age, her appearance. And Monica says, well, your friend over here called Meredith a trampoline with eyes. Now, Angie is trying to say that that was a compliment. Wow, what a way to spin that. But Lisa and Monica keep going at it. Lisa calls her manipulative. Monica thinks that the comment about her mom was insensitive because John was adopted. But Lisa says, like, don't worry about it. He didn't think it was insensitive. They go over the sound bath and that fight. And turns out that Monica called John, Lisa's husband, a penis head. And she admits to it. But, like, why would you even say that? Like, what did John even do to you? Like, that was so unnecessary. But then she did say that she would sleep with him when they were on vacation. Y'all remember that? Yeah, watch out. Andy then asks her, why do you have so many identities? She then starts to talk about her maiden name, her her last name, her maiden last name, her married last name, her father's last name, her mother's last name. She says that her mom changed her own last name because she was Portuguese. I don't know. This woman laughs so much. I don't believe anything that she says or her aliases. But Monica says that Lisa accused her of using the last name Garcia to sound more Hispanic. And Lisa says, I never said that. That was actually Jen. Also, they ask Lisa about Jack if he's in Colombia yet for his mission, but she says no. Apparently, some technicality, and he sent a passport picture shirtless. I don't know, but he's in California right now. Heather goes into a little bit more detail why she felt a little triggered by the whole mission thing. Lisa explains why, she said, why would I bring up this to Heather right away, like knowing where Heather stands with this stuff. And Heather understands that, but it didn't make sense that Lisa did to Whitney because Whitney is also like anti-Mormon, so that didn't make much sense. So Whitney then exposes Heather. There was a scene that we didn't see where Heather pretty much called Whitney a hypocrite for supporting Lisa in the mission that Jack was going on. Heather apologizes and says that of course her beliefs are different, but she is able to compartmentalize it now. They did take a quick break, and Mary walked into Monica's dressing room, and Mary told her that she needs to share her side of the story. So then Mary came out with all of them, and Andy does touch on the fact that Mary dipped from her last reunion. She said that she did that because there were so many things that were coming her way and that were not true, and she didn't want to come. But Heather and Angie say they were happy to see her come back this season, although Mary did say to Angie, Angie, this is your first year. Why are you even talking? But when Andy asks Mary, who does she like? She says that she likes Angie, Monica, and Meredith. Heather thought she was going to say her, but Mary says that she would have, but Heather was making some comments about her house, which were not even that bad. Andy says, well, to be fair, you did call Heather an inbred. Like, what's worse? You saying that or her saying something about your house? Mary says, well, commenting about my house. Heather says, like, all I said was that you have a house that's like grand and creative and different. Mary says, well, I had my house before the show, not like y'all. I don't know. I do love Mary. I'm happy she's back, but at times she's not funny. It's not cute. She's mean sometimes. There's a difference between keeping it real and being real mean. And right now she was being real mean. I mean, her house is weird. Her chairs and stuff are freaking weird. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Andy does say that he gives Mary credit for saying everything to people's face, but sometimes what she says is horrible. Lisa then interjects, but Mary shuts her down she shut her all the way down. Lisa was saying that when they say things to Mary, she gets mad, and Mary says, like, well, our friendship is gone, so, like, whatever. So then on a lighter note, they ask her about her lazy son who is married. She says that she still can't wrap her mind around it. She hasn't even seen the marriage license. He is only 21. The crazy part is that the wife lives in Mary's house. Now, there was an unseen scene of Mary talking about her hearing her son and his wife have sex and like literally hearing them and all the noises. And Mary said that she wanted to tell the wife to not fake it. She said, like, don't make him think that he's better than what he actually is in bed. I'm sorry, but that's freaking weird and disgusting as hell. It's not funny. Like, what the heck? But it was interesting to see Mary and Whitney kind of go at it. Whitney did apologize for calling Mary and her husband slash grandfather predators. They do talk a little bit about a tweet that Whitney put out where she reacted to a scene where Mary was talking about growth. And in the tweet, Whitney said, like, why is this evil woman talking about growth? So Whitney says that part of the reason why she put that tweet out there is because Mary was calling her racist. And then Mary says, yeah, I did. And I do think that you're a racist. Andy is like trying to clarify. And Mary says, I do think Whitney is racist. 100%. Whoa. Mary says that she thinks that it has to do with the religion of the Mormons. She thinks that, well, this is actually a fact that the Mormons teach them that black people came from Cain, so they won't be in heaven with them. And Heather says that it is true. Unfortunately, the Mormon religion is very racist. So Whitney says, but I'm not a Mormon anymore. Mary says that she doesn't care about the Mormon religion, though. Like, she's okay with them. Like, they can do whatever they want. So Whitney says, but, like, what have I done to you, Mary, that's, like, racist? And Mary says that it's not what she's done. It's just, like, her way about going. But they did clarify to kind of clear Whitney that she hasn't actually like done anything like a racist act towards Mary. Then Andy asks Mary what did she think when she saw the scenes of the finale where they kicked Monica out the group. Mary says that she doesn't even know anything about the account and she thought that it was very excessive. So Lisa right away says, well, how would you feel, Mary, if you knew that this account was calling you a dumb bitch? Monica says, well, how would y'all feel if a really good friend of y'all's called you a piece of trash garbage whore? Obviously, she's talking about Lisa. And then Monica says that she never called Mary a dumb bitch. So Lisa turns and says to Heather, play the audio. I kind of love the way she just said that, like, play the audio. And Heather was ready, so she pulls out her phone and she plays that recording that Tanisha sent her where Monica is talking about Mary, and Mary was definitely shocked, and freaking Lisa just kept saying, she called you a dumb B. She called you a dumb B. Monica was losing her marbles, though. Like, nothing screams I'm guilty as much as whatever the hell Monica was doing in this particular moment, the way she was screaming over talking so that no one would hear the recording. So yeah, you guys, that was the end of the second part, and then next part, things will get heated. We'll go directly Monica and Heather and all the reality Vontees drama. So what did y'all think about this reunion, you guys? What did you think about Mary? Were you surprised that she called Whitney racist? Let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. You have a great one. Bye.